I'm not nice, but I'm kind. Have you heard about that statement before? Welcome to Musings with Chika. This is a safe place. Here I talk generally about my thoughts on issues, societal issues, family, love, you name it. What I think about these things is what I bring to you. So basically, today we're going to be talking about niceness and kindness. What do these two words mean, and how do we marry these two things together? Now, talking about being nice, it's all about being pleasant. We're talking about how agreeable a person is. We're talking about how considerate a person is. We're talking about how kind a person is, you know. And then when you're talking about kindness, you're talking about how helping the person is. You're talking about how giving someone is, you know. Generally, we're talking about acts of good deeds. You know, kindness, it's more about acts, your actions. Niceness, on the other hand, it's all about your choice of words, your gestures, your disposition generally, you know, towards your fellow human. So it baffles me when people say they are not nice, but they are kind. And this has been strung over and over again. It's becoming a label. And one thing about making blanket statements like this is the overall implication on the society. How does it affect individuals? How does it affect the society as a whole? I wonder how one can be kind and not nice. You cannot tell me, oh, being nice means you're being self-pleasing. That's the excuse people give. They say when you're nice, you're just trying to please yourself. You're trying to look good, or please others rather. You're trying to look good. You're trying to be agreeable. Is there anything wrong with being agreeable? Do you think there's something wrong with being agreeable? Do you think there's something wrong with pursuing peace? Do you think there's something wrong with, you know, avoiding confrontations when necessary? Now, I want to believe that being nice does not mean that you cannot be firm. You can be nice and still firm. You can be nice and still be respected. You can be nice and still, you know, be taken seriously. Now, you cannot disassociate kindness from niceness, or niceness from kindness. Your kindness without niceness at the end of the day will hold no water, because what leaves a lasting impact or imprint in the hearts of people is how you do what you do. I'm showing an act of kindness. I'm giving somebody something to bless the person. Or I know, okay, this person is in need, and I gift somebody something. Now, how do I go about gifting that person something? Do I go about, am I being rude about it? Am I being insulting by doing that? How about I give that person something with grace? I give that person something with empathy. Not necessarily because I want to please the person. I think the reason why we'll make this blanket statement is from our own self-mirror. Sometimes we look at ourselves and we feel, okay, this is how everybody thinks, or this should be the intent of everybody because this is my own intent. And so it is wrong to just give such blanket statement and say, people that are nice are seeking to please other persons. You can't give that, but you don't know my intent. I don't know your intent. But generally, all I'm saying is, let's not castigate people who are naturally nice. There are people that's just the way they are. And if you feel people take advantage of people who are nice, it's not on me as a person who is nice. It's on the person who is taking advantage of me. I shouldn't change myself. I shouldn't change who I am because I want to fit into, or I don't want to fit into a particular label the society has come up with. I mean, before now, we do not usually have this conversation. I mean, it's strange hearing people, even Christians included, will tell you, don't be nice. I'm not nice. You cannot be nice, but you can be kind. Even the Bible says, be kind to one another, tender-hearted. It's not a bad thing to be soft, people. It's not a bad thing to carry yourself with grace. It's not a bad thing to just be you. I mean, we have different temperaments. There are people that are naturally cholerics. There are people that come across to you as firm and hard, you know, and all of that, confrontational. So where does our temperaments come into play? Are you saying that I should not be myself because I don't want to come across as being nice, because I want to fit a particular stereotype? No. You can't fit me into a particular stereotype because of what you feel about a particular term, or because of how over the years you've seen people who are in quotes nice, or who are in quotes kind. So please, let's stop giving these general statements and let's just be us. Let's treat our fellow humans as we want ourselves to be treated. Let our words be seasoned with salt, because you don't want to sound nice. You end up hurting someone else. That's not you being kind. That's you being callous. So there's a thin line between you being kind and callous, because you don't want to be termed nice. So I would rather say be nice and kind, because I am nice and I am kind. It's like, come your way next time. This is Musings with Chika.